Because this stuff is new to me, I am going to talk about the subject with which I am familiar. Debian. I took some notes so that I don't forget. Let's talk about stability. A good example is the release management process, which is quite thorough actually in Debian. So what happens is you have packages, and the packages have bugs submitted against them, and if any of those bugs are of a certain severity level at the time of submission or later on, because you can always change the severity level of bug, the package will not be accepted into Debian until it's fixed or it gets removed. Basically, you will not get a release of Debian with any package. So there is such a thing called a release critical severity. All of the packages that are marked as such either will have to be fixed or will have to be removed. So basically the process is such that you do not release the OS if any such package exists in Debian. Except of course in very special cases. Browsers are massive pieces of software that have a lot of surface area that can be attacked. That means they need constant updating, so they get special treatment compared to other packages in the OS. So yeah, they will not be treated like everything else. Basically, you can say that it's quite a big job for them to maintain them, so maybe you should actually get your browser from the developer themselves. Anyway, down on browsers. Let's talk about the status of packages. In some distributions that I've seen, you'll find that packages have different status levels basically. What I like about Debian is that all packages are of the same status, so you do not have second-class citizens. That means that, for example, if you have first-class citizens of packages and then it has a certain severity of a bug, you'll find that maybe it will get precedence basically from the developers, while with Debian either the package will get removed if it is not of critical level status, or it will just get fixed. One other thing that I like is the high bar that Debian has for accepting packages. You will normally find that for a piece of software, it will be packaged in other distros before it's packaged in Debian. And it's not because Debian is lazy, but because they actually do go through a more thorough process. And you can say there's two. There's a legal process and there's I don't know, you can call it an open source process. With the legal process, basically all the licenses must be intact, while other distros are more lax about it. In Debian, it's actually a serious issue and it will just not be accepted. In fact, it's a severity critical bug for software to have questionable license or not to have license at all. So you don't just throw everything in there. And then regarding the open source process, it's everything that needs to build that piece of software needs to exist as source. Basically, you need to be able to reproduce what you get in the end. That is what I like about it.